What's the co-rider's job in off-road racing?
Mainly what we try to do is, well, the way I look at it is I go into it trying to keep us on the course. Sometimes you hit a lot of dust you can't see, so I'll look at the GPS, make sure that we're staying on course and basically guide us through the dust. Try to keep my driver under control. Sometimes they get a little heavy-footed, and I look at it as my job to try and keep them from crashing us or getting flags.
So how do you guys get the GPS data at a whiplash race?
There's two ways. You can, sometimes some of the races you actually can buy a chip and program it in your GPS, or you pre-run the race and it puts a trail on your GPS, and then you just plug that into your GPS.
What else do the co-riders have to do?
Well, besides navigating, we have responsibilities. If we get a flat, it's usually general responsibility. We need to get out, change it. General mechanics of the car, if anything like that happens, or brakes. But like Todd said, I think a lot of it's navigating and talking to our drivers. Keeping both of our heads in the race, and just pretty much staying on course.
What's the worst thing that you can hear come out of your driver's mouth? Bleep, bleep.
I'd have to say, where were you on that one?
And who knows if you're going to crash first, the driver or the co-driver?
I think the co-driver.
Depends on who the driver is.
Yeah. Let's see. So, who besides for you four guys, who else is involved in your race team, and what are their responsibilities?
We have a couple of really good hands. Caleb Hoover here is a really good hand on our team, helping with our car. We kind of all just really work together. It's a family deal. We like to bring out our families, friends, fathers, whoever can just come out and help support is really the main people in our pits. We don't really individualize anybody on our team. It's kind of just a whole team participation that gets both cars to the finish line. That's what we're working for.
You guys have raced in other series. What would you say is the main difference between the Whiplash series and the other series that are out there?
We race all the series, and one thing we like about the Whiplash, it's not so hectic. You get enough time to pre-run, you get enough time to tech, you get enough time to get to the driver's meeting. It ain't so much stuff wrapped in one day. Like I said, it's more enjoyable. It's just a lot funner. It's easier on the cars. They make it where you can have one pit instead of 5 pits. You don't have to bring as much equipment, tires, toolboxes, chase trucks, etc. And this allows some of us to race more races, and that's one reason why we like Whiplash.
What else goes on at a Whiplash race besides the racing?
There's a lot of family and friends involved. There's kids that come out. The older dads get to watch and enjoy their kids racing, as well as the buggies. So there's a lot of, it's a big family organization. That's what we like about it. There's a couple days worth of racing where we have to be kind of serious and on our game, and there's a couple days where we get to really relax and watch the younger group and the kids race, which is a really fun thing to do for us too, because we all grew up racing the quads and the motorcycles in the desert too, so it's really nice to get to watch them race as well.
This is the inside of the 1007 car, Martenson Racing. Basically, you're starting out with a steering wheel, moving over to the two-way radio, to the comm box. The comm box allows the co-driver and driver to talk amongst each other. We have buttons for water. It's an electric water system, so you can get water out on the track where you can drink. Goes to all the toggles between the fans, the lights. Moving over to the GPS. When you get in the dust, you really rely on your GPS because you cannot see where you're going. You can navigate off of that if you got a good co-driver like we do. And we go to a few gauges and a lot of lights.
My name's Tom Hewitt. I'm co-driver for Lonnie Hart, Hart Motorsports. Basically, going over the car a little bit, this is where the spares used. If for whatever reason that doesn't work out for us, we also have a breaker bar on this side of the car over here. I got you a little too tight for that. With also some spare parts, we have some extra belts, lug nuts, and just the occasional things that if something goes wrong while we're racing, we can go ahead and throw a new one on there.
And we're sitting here with Hart Motorsports. My name's Lonnie Hart. This is my 07 Tatum Black Widow Class 10 car. Starting off, we run a Momo steering wheel here. It's kind of similar to all standard steering wheels in the racing industry. Starting off with, I run a Fortin shifter. I also run a 5-speed Mendiola tranny as well. This here is a turning brake. It applies brakes to opposite tires, so when you're taking fast turns, you can stay on the gas and use the turning brake to get you through those turns.
What would you say to the guy who's never raced before, that he wants to buy a car and come and race with you guys?
I would tell him to buy a car that's reliable, check the background on the car, make sure you get a good car to start with, and other than that, be careful, start slow and work yourself into the speeds. And after that, you're into it, you're enjoying it, and it's a very, very economical race association.
Keeping it fun is about the biggest thing you need to do with racing. All racing costs a lot of money, so when you're spending the money, you need to be having fun while you're spending the money, and having the family involved and not leaving people at home to go race. That's what we like about the Whiplash Series.
Lonnie, I don't see a bathroom inside your car. What do you do if you have to go to the bathroom during the middle of a race?
I just pee in my pants.
Thank the camera crew for coming to Martenson Hart Racing Shop. We want to thank John Martenson for putting all this together, and we're looking forward to seeing you at Snowflake Buggy Bash 2008. Yeah! Good as we get around here, guys.